We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin. As if it wasn't enough for Hillary Clinton's campaign to invent the Steele Dossier, in what sounds like a scene out of Mission Impossible, lawyers for the Clinton campaign paid a technology company to, quote, infiltrate servers belonging to Trump Tower and later the White House in order to establish an, quote, inference and, quote, narrative to bring to government agencies linking Donald Trump to Russia, according to a filing from special counsel John Durham. Now, let's be clear on this. What this means is that the Hillary Clinton campaign hired hackers to get into the Trump Tower and White House servers. Durham filed a motion on February 11th focused on potential conflicts of interest related to the representation of former Clinton campaign lawyer Michael Sussman, who has been charged with making a false statement to a federal agent. Sussman has pleaded not guilty. Kash Patel, the former chief investigator of the Trump-Russia probe for the House Intelligence Committee, said the filing definitively showed the Hillary Clinton campaign directly funded and ordered its lawyers at Perkins Coie to orchestrate a criminal enterprise to fabricate a connection between President Trump and Russia. Per Durham, this arrangement was put in motion in July of 2016, meaning the Hillary Clinton campaign and her lawyers masterminded the most intricate and coordinated conspiracy against Trump when he was both a candidate and later president of the United States, while simultaneously perpetuating the bogus Steele Dossier hoax, Patel concluded. Now, there is speculation that the reason for this filing is to show Michael Sussman that his lawyers are not going to cover for him. They answer to Hillary Clinton, and they're going to hang him out to dry. Durham obviously hopes that he can flip Sussman and get him to cooperate. Now, Clinton herself, on October 31st, 2016, tweeted, "Computer scientists have apparently uncovered a covert server linking the Trump organization to a Russian-based bank." And she shared a statement from her campaign's senior policy advisor, Jake Sullivan, who now serves as President Biden's White House National Security Advisor. This is the inference that the Clinton campaign attempted to plant. The continued drumbeat of Russia collusion cost Trump the 2020 election in part, and is responsible for Sullivan having his current position. Donald Trump had stated that he was being spied on years ago, and both the Democrats and the mainstream media dismissed the accusation as baseless. Now, this goes beyond campaign dirty tricks. Hacking into a White House server in order to discredit a sitting president is treason. These are serious events. Yet the mainstream media, who pushed the Russia collusion story on their viewers for years, have been quiet on the Durham investigation. No retractions or apologies for their biased coverage. And with what's going on in the economy, let's go to our Wallet Watch segment with Chris Calandra. Chris, welcome.
Thank you for having me, Eric.
So what do people need to know about the economy this week?
Well, like last time we spoke, inflation continues to be a key issue for the economy and has certainly gotten the attention of the American public. The thing that I would like to say to you this morning, Eric, is that the inflation numbers continue to trend higher. The most recent reporting was 7.5% for inflation. It was 7% for all of 2021. And it is a sign that the administration and the Federal Reserve is behind the curve because the reporting of numbers seem consistently to be higher than what we're told that they are going to be. And if that continues, Eric, this issue may be even more problematic than it is today if the public perceives not only that inflation is an issue, but also feel that the government is not adequately addressing it. That could be very, very troublesome.
Right. Now, the Fed has signaled that they're going to raise rates this year. Rising interest rates are kind of starting to spook the market, but you just said, government's behind the curve. Isn't the Fed traditionally behind the curve? I mean, don't they tend to be much more reactive than proactive?
Yes, in their defense, they have a difficult job, and you are correct. History says that they're usually behind the curve. The question is how quickly will they be able to recover and get control and wrestle this issue into at least better control. And I think we're still a ways away from that. There's the expectation we'll have 3 interest rate hikes this year. Maybe that's enough, maybe not. We'll have to see. Maybe we talk about it next time we catch up.
Sounds good. One last thing. What do people need to know about those rising interest rates? When the Fed starts raising rates, how does that affect the average person?
The classic answer is that should slow down economic growth as the costs of borrowing go up in the marketplace. And you see this most notably with mortgages. But that's what they're trying to do, is to soak up some of the liquidity and slow down the economy, taming inflation.
Great. Thanks for being with us today, Chris. We will see you next time on Wallet Watch.
Thank you, Eric.
Inflation is crippling the American people. Hillary Clinton hired hackers to frame Donald Trump and create the Russia collusion story, and the mainstream media was complicit in covering up and refuses to admit their role in what happened. That's the raw, naked truth. If you have a topic you'd like us to look into, you can contact us at xvadio.com/connect. You can catch Raw Naked Truth as well as the rest of the XVadio podcast network at xvadio.com/podcasts, as well as the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and wherever you find podcasts. We'll see you next time.